Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the walkthrough of Rayman 3. In the last part, we found out that Andre is teaming up with Reflux to hopefully defeat Rayman, and Rayman, well, he just took a boat to this area, and you're probably thinking, I'm gonna go through this right now. Well, guess what? Too bad, because I'm not gonna do that. Because we're gonna go to the bonus menu thingy. Because we unlocked all the minigames and extras. So the arcade is basically all the minigames. There's 9 of them. First one is 2D Madness. And this is basically Rayman 1, except with Rayman 3 physics. So you need to get to the end within the time limit, that's the red bar. And you need to collect gems along the way. The higher the value, the faster, or the more the yellow bar will deplete, which is the point. Also, in this minigame, everything kills you in one hit, so if you get hit by anything, you're dead. And the water in this minigame has the same properties as the sand in the desert of the Canaran. So get hit twice in a row and you're dead. Also, I'm gonna take this carefully because this part is actually quite hard. And actually there's some really weird physics going on with like how you copter. Because if you copter, it actually acts like as if you were like against a wall, like in a level, just a normal level. So like it actually lowers your jump height by quite a lot if you start coptering. Most of the time that happens, at least. And now going all the way down here, you can see the exclamation mark exit right there. Also, I'm strafing still, while I'm not pressing any buttons. Because this game is well designed. Okay, so next minigame is Racket Jump. This one I'm actually very terrible at, so I'm just gonna demonstrate instead of winning. The Hoodlums get bored on Sundays, so they dream up stupid games. Well, it's indeed a stupid game. So it's basically like tennis, really. To strike the ball, press the fire button, and to strike the ball and put a spin on it, you press the jump button. But it has some really awkward timing, so I don't know what's up with it, but you know, it's a thing. Oh, wow, I actually won that round. Or, well, I don't even know what you would call it. I know everything of sports, clearly. But it kind of went through that guy. Who knows, maybe I'll win for once. Some exciting gameplay right here, right? This is pretty tense. I've never done this well before, to be quite honest. I mean, for one thing, I don't like this minigame. The early game minigames, like that you unlock pretty easily, aren't very good. Like 2D Madness even has some broken physics. I'm falling asleep here. Oh wait, yep. Okay, I finally lost that thing. Yay! Okay, just one more. As long as the score doesn't end up being 40-40, which should be good. Whoa! Oh, yeah, that was fair. Wait, what? How? Wasn't I supposed... I thought he had 30. Why did I lose? I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. Okay, that's enough of that game. Okay, this next one is Crush. And it basically takes place in Rassel's dungeon, whatever. Begoniacs cast a spell on Rassel's cave. Ever since, the toads have been multiplying. Try to stop the invasion by squashing the toads with the ball and chain. And you just move the ball and chain, press jump to squish. And don't squish into holes because that wastes time quite a lot. Again, I'm not gonna expect to win this. Well, I've won it before, but like it's kind of awkward because of the movement. You can also see frogs that look like begoniacs, which is kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, of course this minigame also has a time limit, and it goes up. And as you can see, it goes up when you hit frogs. I think the timer goes up by more if you hit the bigger ones. And there we go. And now it just starts over, but we're not gonna do that, obviously. Now this is the worst minigame by far, and one very good reason. The controls are awkward as hell. So yeah, apologize for my horrible gameplay here, because the controls make no sense, and I never memorize it ever. So to move, use the jump or fire buttons. Well, to move, yeah, using the jump button to move is already a great start. To aim, use the directional key. Well, that makes sense. Shoot, to use the strafe button. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. Oh, I'm walking backwards. What? I didn't mean to walk. I'm walking backwards. Why? I thought... What? Am I dumb? I thought it said to walk forward. To move... Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to use fire. Well, excuse me. What? Oh. Never mind. I forgot a thing. You can't hit certain things. I think... Which ones couldn't you hit again? Yeah, to reload it's roll. Then you go this way, there's some guys here. I'm walking backwards again because these controls are just awful. Like honestly, who has ever beaten this game? Because I would like to see it. I'm honestly... I should look up a video of someone actually beating this, because I swear it's awkward as all get out. Hello? Can I kill you? Okay, we're done. So yeah, that minigame exists, I guess. Okay, now we're gonna get to the better ones. Sentinel is the next one. See all these lovely Knarren. And a Hoodlum that we're going to play as. A pioneer Hoodlum is having a few problems with the local inhabitants. To drive them back, he throws explosive cocktails at them. Yeah, okay, so you basically just turn with left and right, and you hold the, and you basically use jump or shoot to throw. And then the longer you hold the button is how far you throw. You can see a little you can see a little meter right next to the two bars. And if the Knarren hit your, I guess, base thing 3 times, the game's over. And obviously you're also given a radar so you can see where they are coming from. This one is getting pretty close. Okay, this will just kind of spam it, I guess. Oh, well, he just kind of jumped down. Well, he's gonna hit that thing now. You go away. I'm honestly throwing a lot better than I expected. Honestly, like I'm aiming pretty well. Well, until now. Again, if I don't win this, I don't care. Oh, well, I got hit twice. Oh wait, I guess you get 4 hits, never mind. You can also hear the plum juice music, which is kind of silly. Or just the plum music. Also, I'm totally dead. I'm totally dead. I am totally dead. Whoa, wombo combo. I just hit twice. Two Knarn at once. I don't think I've ever seen that before, actually. Come on, we just need a little more. Holy crap, there's a lot of Knarn coming. I'm pretty sure it's RNG where they come from, so... Like, I don't think they go in set patterns. Help! There's a lot. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead! Well, I was close. Also, they scream, or they roar, I guess, at the end, which seems kind of unintended, how it just kind of got cut off. Alright, so next one is Missile Command. So this one, you basically have to like make your missile go an entire path, and well, the physics and the controls are basically the same as the missile is in the game, of course, the main game. It's actually pretty easy, honestly. Like, you basically just have to read these spinners' movements, I guess, so you know where the missile's going to be when you reach that spot, and you just need to be able to get through the gaps. Some parts are pretty tricky, like these, I don't know, these hallways are kind of trippy, so they can kind of mess with your eyes, and thus mess with your movements. A very big wheel hit right there. Just going through that. The yellow bar kind of represents like how close you're getting to the target, even though, you know, there's only really one way to go anyway, so it just gives you an idea how close you are to the end. And well, there it is. Actually, that Andre thing that you hit is not always there. I think actually that Andre sign or whatever actually shows up very rarely, because normally what happens, I think normally there's actually something else. I think. Kind of forgot, honestly, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Also, if you do this, you can see an orange can, so I don't know, that's funny. Alright, the next one is balloons. And this one basically is back to 3D. The Hoodlums love traveling by balloon. It's exotic, it's sporty, and it weeds out the clumsier soldiers. I love how it literally only gives you the controls to jump, press the jump button, as if you can only jump. But no, you can also move. You can also strafe still. Not like it's very helpful, but I don't know. You can do it. You can also shoot. Which definitely, well actually it is useful because there are actually blue cans in here and you need to use them to progress. And then also you need to collect gems to up the timer because yeah, that timer is going down. That red bar. And at every ship you arrive, or at least most of the ships have this one, a green gem, and well, it ups the timer by a lot. Whoops. You want to hit that balloon. Also, like this whole background and all that really reminds me of Rayman 2. You know, like in the opening cutscene, you have like this same sort of background. With the whole ocean and like thunder going in the background and rain. This part of the music you actually don't hear anywhere else in the game. Like this music is like similar to the one on the boat, I'm pretty sure. Like the boat that we were just on in the last part. It's just different. I don't know if using this route is faster, it probably is. Because these grapples are pretty fast, I would say. There's the next green gem. Even though the bar is full, even if you collect something to up the timer, it will just exceed. Like, technically the bar is like past its maximum right now, but it still counts everything up that it's supposed to count up. So the bar just stays full for a little while. Like honestly, you shouldn't be worried about the timer ever. Also here we have to go all the way down. Obviously if you hit the bottom, like the water pretty much, you die. I mean, if it didn't do that, well, then you would be kind of stuck. That's actually a thing in Rayman 3, though. Like in just the main game, if you go out of bounds in an area, which is possible in a lot of places actually, because this game is really well made. If you go out of bounds in like some area, if you're expected to like fall and like respawn somewhere, nope, that's not happening. You're literally falling for an eternity, and I don't know if the game crashes like if you fall for long enough. I know it does that on Rayman 2. Like in Rayman 2, if you just keep if you just let yourself fall, you warp back to the last checkpoint. But if you keep capturing and you do that for 2.5 hours, the game crashes. At least I know that it does that on the N64 version. Also, we can see Glowbugs right there. And then reaching this spot and collecting this green gem ends the level. Also fall damage. Alright, next minigame. special invaders. Now this is kind of a spoiler in a way, because it basically introduces a thing that we're supposed to come across later in the game, but I'm gonna show it off anyway. So you have this like hovercraft thing that you're in. Driving without a driver's license is possible, but it's not always a smart idea. Remember that, kids. Alright, so you basically just move around, and up and down are inverted, and to accelerate you press the fire or jump button. And this is something that we'll come across to later in the game. So yeah. I guess I should just put an annotation in the video. Like, if you want to avoid spoilers, click here. Just to make sure. Like, I could have just done these minigames at the end of the game, but I don't know, that doesn't feel too good to me. I just decided to do it this way. And yeah, every time you hit a checkpoint, you get time added to your red bar, which is again a timer. There's one mechanic in this mode that we come across in the main game, but not in this minigame, so it's not entirely a spoiler. And the yellow bar, of course, represents the same thing as in Missile Command. How far you are, and how long you have to go until the end. And there's the end, right there. Whee! And that's that minigame. Alright, now the last one, which is my most favorite minigame, Commando. Razov doesn't like intruders, he loves them. There's nothing quite like taking pot shots at moving targets, but make sure you don't get submerged. So yeah, you just move and fire, and to throw a bomb, press the jump button. And this is pretty fun actually, you can just kind of destroy everything. And to hit enemies that are kind of on a high spot, you pretty much have to use a bomb. Like so. You can actually still hit them, like that. Like, Razov firing does angle up, I guess. And yeah, the Hoodlum takes 3 hits. That was the first boss. Because yeah, there's multiple stages. Also, I just killed a Hoodlum off screen and didn't even make a noise. Because again, this game is well made. It's a minigame as well. Also, if you get hit once, you get sent back to the beginning of the stage. So, and if I'm pretty sure if that happens 3 times, the game's over. So it's not like one hit and you're done. Okay, this one you actually have to hit with these shots, because if you're trying to use a bomb, it won't work. Probably because this thing is like too high up. This should whatever it was called again. I'm bad with names all of a sudden. I actually still have to scan one of these using the camera mode, because last time I tried to do that, it wouldn't work because that Hoodstormer had different properties, and yeah, now I suddenly know the name. Gonna get into bullet hell right here. Oh man, so many bullets. Not really. here's the last boss. This guy with the toilets. You just shoot him until his armor goes off. And meanwhile, you just avoid all the shots from the hoodlums. And that beats the game. And now we're gonna go into the extras, which are basically unlocked the same way. So like if you unlock one minigame, you automatically unlock the next minigame. Actually, also another thing I should mention, there's actually GameCube exclusive minigames, which I'm pretty sure you all of them. Well, I don't know if it's all of them, but like at least some of them you have to connect to your Game Boy Advance in order to play them. It's quite interesting. Like I know at least one where you like have to make a path using the Game Boy Advance, and then on the GameCube gameplay you need to like just move forward or something. And I think it uses the shoe like that you use in the main game. And then also there's like another minigame that's actually scrapped, and I don't know in which versions they are, but it's basically a minigame that's basically similar to 2D Madness. I think it's called 2D Nightmare, and it takes place in Picture City, again for Rayman 1. So yeah. Now we're gonna get into the extras, which are basically like how to torture Rayman videos. So if you wanna know how to torture Rayman, go watch these now. Alright, so those were all the videos right there. I hope you now know how to torture Rayman if you come across him. And with that, I'm gonna end off this part here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next part. Toodaloo.